Hello guys! So let's start by apologizing to my classmates watching this. I always make an intro for my animations, so I'll try to make this one quick. Also, the audio quality is garbage because I record this with my phone microphone and I'm not digging out my good one for a school project, so just deal with it. Now for those unaware of what this is, it's basically a book report or an essay made to be fun, I guess. But wait, don't leave. This is a really good book, especially for those who've read Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I think that's the pronunciation. Aveyard, I don't know. Anyway, it's filled with action and events beyond anyone's pure imagination. And I do not have a segue, so, a segue here. So, the book is Glass Sword, book number 2 in the Red Queen series, so slight spoilers for those who haven't read book 1. The main character is Mara Barrow, stuck in a world divided by reds and silvers. Reds being people with red blood who are ordinary, just live in the slums for the most part, and are deported to war at like age 15, I think. And the silvers being those with silver blood and have all sorts of abilities and are usually royalty. After the death of the king in Mara's kingdom area, she and her silver friend Cal, aka the prince, are stuck on the run fighting a war between the two bloods. And at the beginning, Mare is new to having so much hatred aimed towards her, as her and Cal were framed for the murder of the king, aka Cal's dad, who was murdered by Cal's brother, Maven. And she's new to being on the run, but she's still full of hope and proud to stand tall. A quote that shows this a quote that shows this vividly in my mind is on literally page 1 of the book. This jagged gash will not be magically wiped away by a healer's cold hands. Cal and I are not in the silver world anymore, but with someone to simply erase our well-earned scars. We have escaped. I really love this quote. But then, Mare becomes accustomed to fighting and is willing to make her own team to go solo. And here's the quote from page 120. "Go!" Farley shouts, appearing at the back of the plane. She hurtles into the closest seat, buckling herself in with shaking hands. Cal doesn't need to be told twice. His hands work double time, twisting and pressing as if this is second nature. For background information, they're stealing a plane. The turning point is when Mare begins rationalizing and turns herself in for the greater good. And by now, you know the drill. It is time for the quote. "This is my bargain. Let the rest go, and I will be your prisoner. I will surrender. I will return." That one is on page 434. Finally, in the end, Mare becomes a prisoner, like she's been ready for, and she surrenders her fighting instinct. This is the last quote, I swear. His expression is unreadable, but his meaning is clear. With one hand, he points at his feet. His hands are whiter than I remember. I do as he says. I kneel. And that is page 440. To tie it up, the theme is no matter how much you trust... Wait. No, that's not the theme. The theme is, no matter how much trust people throw into the world, it can still, and almost always, will end in despair. So that is my project. It wasn't interesting, I know. But for people who watched it and weren't in my class, I hope you read the book series. To my classmates, I'm sorry I made you sit through this, and especially those who read Red Queen, read the next 2 books. There will be no regret, I promise. And with that, I shall leave you to question why we are in school. Cheers!
Long time ago, where did you come from? Where did you go?